2 days ago. This is a quick weave. Paid $900 to get my hair done.
Wait, hold on. Y'all are paying $900 for a weave, $200 for silk press, and $300 for a ponytail. No, we have to talk, because at this point, it's not even about beauty anymore. It's about how much we're being charged just to look put together. So today, I'm about to get ready with me. We are going to be doing Chloe Bailey soft glam makeup look, and we're reacting to what women are saying they're paying for their hair, because baby, something is not adding up.
2 days ago. This is a quick weave. I paid $900 to get my hair done.
$900 for a quick weave. Girl, I'm not even trying to be funny. A quick weave isn't supposed to be what? Quick and affordable, right? So now we're paying luxury prices for something that's not even long term. And don't get me wrong, I respect stylists, I respect their time, I respect their craft. But $900, that's somebody's rent, and also a car note, and also groceries for a whole month. Why is everyone charging almost $1,000 for doing a sew-in? And you got to pay for the hair, and you can imagine how much she paid for her hair. So she probably did pay $1,100 or $1,500 in general, because hair costs too, especially if you want it really long. They be like $200 to $300. This is beyond crazy to me. I cannot or see myself or vision myself paying so much money for a quick hairstyle.
Presses that used to be $80, $100.
That is crazy. For a silk press, they used to be $80 to $100. Now it's like $185 to $200. It is beyond crazy out here. And I know people do charge because of the length. I understand that. But people who have shoulder length or mid back shouldn't be charged so much money. And it's just more of a luxury service, I guess, you can have. Okay, so let me start with my lashes and my concealer of my makeup, because this conversation already started to stress me out. I'm going in with the foundation and concealer, but y'all, this is exactly why I start doing more things myself.
Now I'm seeing it for $150, $180, $200 for a ponytail,
because a lot of people just charging so much money, and it's just too much. Because I'm not noticing a trend, but it's just one stylist is becoming normal, charging so much money. And that's part that scares me, because everybody don't try to live like beyond their means. And I don't know, everybody, they trying to be like a celebrity now. I don't understand it. And people don't have celebrity money like that. And most of the time, stylists are really lazy, and they do things. And so you don't have the old school stylists. See, everybody want to do everything very quickly now. They want to just slap a wig on you and go. They don't want to take care of your natural hair. And then when they do, they want to charge you an arm and leg. And that's just too much money. In my opinion, it's just too much. And the economy is really bad out here. So everybody just going berserk, spending so much money. Like, I see that at my job. I work at a beauty supply store. These women go berserk. They spend $300 to $400 for long hair, and they don't even wear it in that long. They wear it for 2 weeks, and then they want to throw it away and say that, oh, I don't like the hair. You can reuse the hair. Like, people just waste money. Then they cry and say that they don't have money. But look what you're doing.
$150, $180, $200 for a ponytail.
Now, I ain't not gonna lie. A ponytail that we used to do, didn't even used to cost that much. It used to be like $40, $50 or $60. Now, $185 to $200. That's too much money. That is too much for a simple style. So I guess we all gonna have to learn how to just do our own hair. Like I just did my own wig. Like I laid it down, baby, them baby hairs. But it's just too much. It's too much. Let me ask y'all something. Are y'all paying for the style, or are we paying for the brand of the stylist?
I'm already knowing grocery prices are expensive. I told her to feed them in.
So she just had her hair braided. So the lady charged her more money, but she didn't do the braids right. As you guys saw, that it was really small. I had to cut it short because she was doing a lot of cussing, and YouTube, they always want to do copyright. But anyway, her braids were so tiny and they wasn't feeding braids. Like, people, that's another thing too. People just want to do your hair knowing that they can't do it, and they call themselves a beautician or a stylist. Like, y'all still need to be in school. Y'all don't want to go to school to learn. And it's sad. Everybody want to try to do stuff quick, and not trying to learn your hair and not trying to do your hair right. Because sometimes I feel like it's not even about the hair anymore. It's about the name of the style that, they just rename. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this, that it's sad. Like, yeah, I remember the girl was charged $300 for the fish braid ponytail for her birthday, and the lady didn't wash her hair or anything, said that was going to be an extra charge. It's crazy.
Y'all tap in with me if I'm tripping. Are sew-ins $300?
$300 for a sew-in. Girl, be serious, because at this point, I feel like we're paying for convenience, popularity, and social media hype, which I feel like we are, to get approval, because everybody feel like they are a celebrity, or they trying to live a luxury lifestyle. They trying to be this famous or be entitled. It's crazy. It is too crazy. And I'm not even trying to be negative, but I know I'm not the only one thinking this, because who have time to pay so much money into hair? That's beyond me. And it's sad that a lot of people charging this much. Like, we're paying rent, and these people are like they Hollywood stylists, and they don't even do your hair right. Let's really talk though, because this affects me.
Where are the other beauticians at? Beautician.
Because like she just said, where are the real beauticians at? And this affects real women. Not everybody has $900 to spend on hair. So what happens? And then one beautician don't know how to do certain styles. You gotta go to somebody else. And it used to be beautician know how to do all of that. And then they be so creative with your hair, and you don't get that anymore.
27 piece. They know how to do pixie cut. They know how to do natural. They know how to do relaxed.
So what has happened? It's like you either go broke trying to keep up, or you feel like you don't look good enough trying to get these styles of 27 piece, a sew-in, all of that, and braids.
Your stylists are charging way too much. $300, $400 for a highlight is crazy.
And $300, $400, that is a little bit steep, don't you think? And you go into all these different people, and they charge almost $1,100 or $2,000 or more to create the style that you want. Now let me show y'all this part, because this is where it gets crazy, and I know that a lot has changed over the years of going to the salon or the beauty parlor to look good, especially on the weekends.
Client to come properly washed and blow dried.
Now, when I was a little girl, some stylists used to say don't wash the hair because I want to see how her hair texture is. And most of the times my mom just used to wash the hair because she said, y'all can get it done and get out. So yeah, I won't be there all day. So I just remember those times. But most of the time I used to just go there with my hair already washed. And this is the rapper Erica Banks, about the hairstylist that she did call. They wanted a $300 ponytail. They wanted her already want her to have her hair already washed, pre-sectioned, and everything. So I don't know, is a high maintenance level, or is it complete sorriness because they saying because of their time? Yes, but you also have to be there for your clients as well. So I feel like all of this during the pandemic and hair, a lot of people have lost patience. A lot of people don't care anymore, and a lot of people just don't want to do hair. They just want the money. But I don't think everybody have passion of what they used to love to do. I just feel like it is just a push and pull situation, and it's not nothing compassion.
$460 for a sew-in, and she's like, should I send the deposit or not?
I would not be sending no deposit, not for a sew-in for $460. You have to do real research before you go to anybody, so you can compare prices. A lot of females, I know as women, we try to get our hair done at a certain time, certain way, and be in a rush, but we got to learn how to manage our money properly as well, and also not be so gullible because somebody know how to do hair, and stop being like in a hurry, very dramatic, and just feel pressure, because you can always have an opinion for someone else to do your hair. Stop paying out rent money. You're not famous, you're not rich. We are wealthy, but we also, in this economy, we also are struggling because jobs are letting people go, and everyone is trying to pay their car note, their bills, and trying to get groceries, because groceries have also rise, and gas. So everybody gotta stop trying to live this high maintenance lifestyle. It's okay to wear a bob. You don't have to have your hair all the way past your butt, 30-40 inches. Stop trying to be like these rappers. Stop trying to be like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and so on. Be yourself. You cannot try to live and be somebody that you're not. And deposit late fees, cancellation fees, and then you still gotta come with clean hair and bring your own bundles. And then sometimes you have to pay extra $600. It's giving business model. It's not giving like the salon is not like it used to be. It used to be fun. You help the women out. They'll know about hair, and just have fun with it. It was just about togetherness and sisterhood. Now it's just about separation, negativity. Oh, I don't want to do your hair. I don't want to be bothered with you type of energy. And it's crazy, right? And they don't have the time nor patience or maintenance for you. And people just very rude. People don't care anymore. People just want money.
I charge for a high pony $250. You lost your mind. Are you smoking?
And that's why I wonder, are they smoking? Because for a high ponytail, that's too much money. Like, come on. I mean, it's a simple, easy hairstyle. I don't see it in my future of paying that much. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. This is why a lot of women are going back to doing their own hair. Wigs and simple styles. Because it's too much. The prices are not realistic for everyday life. We have too much to do. And we have to also try to maintain and also keep a roof over our head and clothes on our back and food on the table. Nobody don't have time to pay so much money for a hairstyle that's going to last for 2 weeks or just a month. Or, it's just that we all just have to learn just to do our own hair, unfortunately.
Ourselves to work really, really hard for as little as possible.
And we do have to work really hard to get what we want. Because it feels like a burden sometimes. We try to treat ourselves as much as we can. And I'm not saying stylists shouldn't charge their worth, but there has to be a balance, because beauty should not feel like a financial burden. But I need y'all to tell me what you guys think. Tell me in the comments, what is the most you ever paid for your hair, and would you pay $9 for a weave? Because this right now, I don't know if it's just me or is it just really getting out of control. And you guys follow me on my Etsy shop. Just go on my YouTube, click on the links and click on Etsy shop. And these are my stickers for Mother's Day. If you guys are really, really excited to do it for your mom, your aunt, your sister, anybody that's a mother to you, and you can make a t-shirt and a bag. So I hope you guys do like it, and I hope you guys did love my Chloe Bailey inspired makeup look. I feel like I nailed her look. So don't forget to subscribe, hype this video up, and comment down below what's the most you ever paid for your hair, and who I should do next as another soft glam look while we talk about hair prices.